Good day, everyone. It's your girl, Precious Williams, the hashtag Killer Pitch Master, coming today with another short video on the art and science of the killer pitch. What we're going to talk about today is storytelling. It is the pitching, storytelling at its finest. When you're pitching, just make sure you realize that you're telling a very good and a very unique story about your business, your products, or your services. So your story has to be concise. It has to be memorable. It has to stand out. It can't be cookie cutter. It's got to be bold. It's got to be in your face. And you've got to be willing to stand out in a crowd. Now with Precious, my story of how I created Curvy Girls Lingerie was I was dating a Hollywood actor, and he really liked sexy lingerie. But did I fail to mention I was 327 pounds when this was happening? So when I would get on stage and be 327 pounds talking about sexy lingerie, I couldn't bring the lingerie out. I literally had to talk about it in such a way that really made it stand out in people's minds. And then I talked about how big the market was. And, just being in this market space, understanding the concept, designing, working with different vendors, and creating the product of Curvy Girls Lingerie was not something that I took for granted. The beautiful thing about a lot of the things that I did when it came to pitching is that I was not afraid to go hard. I was not afraid to be controversial. I was telling my unique story of how it got started, how I was inspired by other plus size women in the community who really owned their weight and owned their space. I was really loving what I was seeing out in the world. Women who weren't afraid to be out there and showcase their curves in such a way that was respectful, but still classy. And so I think that when you come to pitching and you're talking about storytelling, make sure your story is memorable. Make sure your story stands out, and and just so we're clear, that's how kids learn in the beginning when they're first born. You tell them stories, and that gets in their mind. They can visually understand the concept, even if they can't see it. They can visually understand even if they can't see the product. And that's when you know your pitch is popping. So at the end of the day, make sure that your pitch is telling a unique, groundbreaking, wonderful story of how you got created, or something that stood out about your story that really makes a difference and really sets you apart from the other pitchers who are doing the cookie cutter, my name is, stuff like that. I don't do stuff like that. That's why I'm a hashtag Killer Pitch Master. That's why I won 13 elevator pitch competitions in less than 2 years and over $150,000 for my company. We work with small businesses and mid-sized corporations that are looking to get investors, that are looking for media exposure, and are looking to have the perfect pitch for networking events for the ideal clients and customers. It is very important that if you have 30 seconds, or if you have 3 minutes, or you have 10 minutes, you can tell your story and you can get someone interested and excited about what it is you're talking about and wanting to learn more. And that's why you must tell a compelling and unique story. I hope this helps, and I'll continue to make these short videos, and I want you all to have a wonderful day. And please know, storytelling at its finest, that's the art and science of pitching. It's your girl, Precious Williams, founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. Bye now.